Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 5th season of Hermitcraft. The 5th. It is our 5-year anniversary on the date that this video is released. It will be 5 years since the very first episode of Hermitcraft went out. And who would believe it would come this far, hey? But here it is, a whole new season, a brand new world. Many adventures will happen in this place. And I love the beginning. The beginning is always something quite special. And we are overlooking the communal area that's going to be built on this server. And I'm thinking, I want to build a little house up on the hill that has a gorgeous view over the wonderful builds that I'm sure are going to fill up this massive area. And behind me is also Tango's area as well. So it's kind of a really nice spot. We'll have a view of the communal area. We'll have a view of Tango's base. And I think it's going to be amazing. In this episode, what we're going to do is set up our starter house right here on the hill. And do a whole bunch of other stuff as well. Like mining for diamonds. I haven't even got any diamonds left. You can see by my inventory that I have been doing some redstone. And that things are pretty janky at the moment, but we've got enough things to get going here, and I'm going to tell you all about it soon. First of all, we're going to check out the group intro that we recorded together, and I do just want to say, real quick, right here, hit that like button down below. You know it makes a difference on YouTube videos, and this is the start of what's going to be an amazing season. Let's get it off to a really, really great start. And as always, I want to say thank you for your support. I really do appreciate it when you do that. You let me do what I do, and I love doing this, making videos. It is amazing. And also, I do want to say that I will be taking the time to read all of my comments. If you want to leave one within the first 24 hours of this video going live, I will be sure to read it. I'm going to sit down for a couple of hours, make sure I get through every single comment. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions. But anyway, enough nattering from X. I got to start gathering up materials to build this house. Let's go and check out that group intro. Hello everyone, and welcome to the 5th season of Hermitcraft. It is our 5-year anniversary, and there are a whole bunch of hermits. I don't think I've ever seen so many of us at the beginning of a season. Are you guys hyped for this adventure?
Yay.
This is great.
Yeah. So quiet and formal. You know what, guys? This always reminds me of school. You know, like when you go on a school dance and all the boys and girls stand in a circle and they don't know if they should dance with each other and stuff. This is awkward, man.
Ren, I'll dance for you.
Yeah,
you want to dance
old
with me,
school,
man?
got no shame.
Yeah, you want to dance with me? Okay, sweet.
Shoot, I'm out there booty shaking.
So,
Don't touch my butt, dude.
we have some new faces with us this season as well.
Biffa.
Don't we?
Oh no.
Mrs. Stress Monster 101, where are you?
Hello.
Welcome to the group.
Back.
Welcome, Stress.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome, Stress.
So you've got 10 minutes. Tell us all about yourself. Go.
10 minutes.
To put you on the spot.
But only 100 words.
Well,
That's the end of the first episode.
Yeah, annual fees are due on the 15th.
She can fit a lot of words into 10 minutes, so don't get her started.
yeah, no, thanks, Doc. Yeah.
That's a good point, though.
As with all new members, annual fees are due on the 15th to each new member.
And the next new person on the server is Doc. Welcome, Doc.
The Doc's been here a long time, you fool, with Scout. Jeez.
Welcome.
He's an OG.
Sorry.
Oh, and he's in the water.
I just don't remember.
You are seriously confused. Oh, there he goes.
So we have two new other folks with us here as well. Mr. Zedaf has finally joined us.
Hello.
It's been a long time, hasn't it, Zedaf?
Hello.
Group hug. Group hug.
Group hug.
Yeah.
Okay, don't punch him to death, people. I'm a little bit worried here. And we've also got the legendary, the man who needs no introduction, Mr. BOO is now on Hermitcraft.
Hello.
Everybody silent for one moment. I would like to take a moment to apologize for my brother Pungence, who used to be on the server, but he's really bad at Minecraft. I'd also like to apologize for him burning down Hypno's house. I will be a much better behaved member of the server, I promise.
I like it. Pre-prepared notes there.
Yeah, it's good to hear.
Yeah.
I had 2 other pages, but I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
So I think we need to give an honourable mention also, people. We got Mumbo Jumbo here in the beginning.
He's here, yeah! But bad news. He can't talk. He's lost his voice. He's going to have to give up talking on YouTube now. He's going to do silent videos from this point on.
The mustache got too big, so he can't.
What a professional. What a professional.
Well then,
Spoon counter 1.
we are on the Spawn Island. Who remembers last season where we were on this island and then it was like, wait a minute, there's no trees. And then we all had to swim across the ocean.
Yeah.
Peeps,
Yeah.
it's time for us to play. I'm going to make the sun move through the sky because it's been stuck for a while.
Big cheats.
We've got to head east. East is the
It's
direction.
vanilla, I promise. It's vanilla.
So let's punch
Can we all
wood.
go back into? Can we all go back into flying
punch
mode again?
again.
Like we did earlier?
Get a boating.
Yep, this time you can have a
Yes.
boat. So
I'm gonna
east
do
is the
east.
main island,
Wow.
if you remember the map. That's what will lead us to
Yes.
all our places.
So remember,
gonna do
east is
that.
where the sun rises.
I'm gonna do.
No,
that
we're
with
on
speed.
Is
BST time now. It's
Do
where the
you
sun
want
is.
to talk
It
about
rises in
the-
Japan, man.
The map some?
Alright, how many blocks to the mesa? The new mesa, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a long way away. That
Yeah,
one.
we're playing in the
The last one didn't have enough
Mesa.
plateaus.
No, doesn't the sun set in the east? Wait, what is going on here? Oh, I'm facing the wrong way. Well, that makes a lot of sense.
Was that one of those moments
Just
where
that
you
we
have
might
just
need to revisit
decided?
this.
I just really had it in my mind for a while that it was that
Yeah,
direction.
yeah.
So I'm down in a cave gearing up, and if you didn't see the first episode of last season, then let me fill you in. It was kind of like a clips episode. You see, we have a big recording session together, and then what I did is I cut all of that up and sort of spliced it in between me doing whatever. So there's going to be a lot of back and forth. Right now I'm doing a little bit of caving, just want to get a full set of armor, some decent tools and stuff so we can start work on that house. And I've got some projects to show you. I've also got so many things to tell you about what's going to happen this season. Like, what is the twist? What is the seed that we're playing on? And right here you can see that we have found a spawner. Going to let you know right now that spawners have been cranked up to 100. Now, you might be thinking that's a bit crazy OP or whatever, but in this game, when you've been playing it for as many years as we have, you want new challenges, you want new things to do, and just by cranking up the spawners to 100, it means there's some really good chances of finding some spawner combos, so we can make really interesting farms. So that's one of the things that changed, and I'll be telling you about more of them. Right now, though, I'm going to pick up all of this gold, this iron, and we're going to go to a clip in a second, but we're going to open this chest as well. Right, so some records, and here's something else I'm going to tell you about. In chests, you can get player heads. Aha! And these are going to come in useful later on in the season, and that is Alex's player head right there. Check me out now! I look cool, I like it. And then in this one, what would you know it, we got another player head. It's Steve! What were the odds of that? I know exactly what the odds of it. You've got about a 1 in 8 chance of getting one of these heads. So I'll let you guys do the math. We got one of each in one dungeon spawner. That's epic. Are you a cow brother?
Okay.
It's the cow brothers. I need to F5 this.
Good. Grace, are you okay?
With our stone sword.
Yeah, I'm good.
You
I'm
need a
gonna
vote for the
follow
speed
you.
ups.
It's 4 of us.
All right.
Let's go, guys!
There we go.
So
I'm
has
gonna
anyone
try
found...
to. Good. Sorry.
Well, I found a village, or well, I guess there's probably no village. If we want potatoes and carrots, we either need a zombie or a village.
Or village, yeah.
Well,
Maybe
it takes a village to raise a carrot.
Can we use boats to move them?
We can maybe.
Oh yeah.
That are probably fishing
Yes.
rods. If you had any
Yes, we
string.
can. Okay, so I can bring one
yeah,
back like this.
I was just gonna say we need one of those etho water.
Yeah, just push him in. Just push him in.
waterway
Yeah,
things. Just drive it.
Old-fashioned tactics, man.
Shove it.
This is innovation right here. You see where EFO is? There's like 2 to get. No, I fell in a hole. It doesn't
Need,
work.
like,
Professional Minecrafter.
Hang on, I'll dig you out.
Yeah,
Have
public.
I got him?
Is there a trick to getting the pigs into boats? This one won't
Yeah.
come.
If you push the boat right up against them,
Get caught in this hole.
and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
sort
I'm
of
gonna
jump in
just
and out
keep
the
going
boat.
I think I
straight
got
forward
it.
down.
X, I'm right behind you. I'm gonna put down some torches behind you.
Okay,
Go
cool.
quicker. Don't have to worry about it.
Mumbo's
Got
off.
this. Cow bros on the scene.
The cow bros, yeah. The cow bros. I love it. That's right. You can also get cow heads. And lots of other mob heads as well. By the way, this is how we're doing so far. This is all the stuff that I gathered. And around the corner, we're going to go and mine our first diamonds on the server. I'm very excited about it. But yes, lots of mobs will now drop their heads, and I kind of made a little bit of a mistake, right? I thought that Wither Skulls would be a good drop rate to refer to, so every now and then you would get a mob head. Here's the diamonds! You would get a mob head from different types of mobs. Cows, chickens, pigs, for example. The thing is, Wither Skeletons themselves are kind of rare, and these other mobs are kind of common, so lots of people have already got themselves lots of mob head skulls, which is really cool. So I've brought all of my items with me back to the surface. I have a temporary little home over here. Just going to dump this chest outside and put these things in here. So what I'm going to do is probably change the loot tables and make these things rarer, and probably these player heads as well, which later on in the series you'll be able to craft these into different player heads of the various hermits that are on the server. So that's one of the things that we've added, and the other one is the mob heads. It's not just a cow. In fact, I've got a cow's mob head. Aha! It is other mobs too. So look at me. I'm one of the cow bros now. But we got to lower the drop rate of these. But it'll give players the incentive to make different types of farms. Now, if you want to know all the different mobs that are going to drop the different heads, then you can head over to the Reddit. There'll be a link to it in the description box of this video, where I'm going to post all the sorts of information that you need to know about what's going on this season, what things are different, how the loot tables work, all of that sort of stuff. But I think it's really cool because it will encourage people to create different types of farms that you wouldn't normally see, so you can get the skulls from them. And check this out. You saw a clip of it earlier as well. This is just brilliant, I think. Like, if you need to capture mobs early on, right, and you don't have leads, just throw down some boats, man. Just get them sitting in boats, and then they can't escape. And then when you're ready to sort them out, you can do that, which is something else I want to do this episode. I kind of want to put them into pens. Now, Scar has a plan for a big communal area, build, right in the middle of this area, so we're probably going to migrate them outside of this central circle a little bit, which we saw at the beginning of the video. We will walk around here and talk a little bit more about what's going to go on, but as of right now, we're going to jump back in time to another clip of when I was playing with the group. Oh, Jesus, a skeleton army behind this wall.
Well, I recommend leaving the wall in place then. Let's be proactive here.
Oh, someone's round the corner mining, and there's just two skeletons here that are trying to wreck me. Oh, get wrecked. Is that a scow? Who is that over there? Nice.
No idea. No idea.
Was it not you, Cub? I know you might be in the... Oh, right, okay, there's a spider over there, some water. I really want some...
I went back up. Yeah, I'm getting some food.
Oh, it's Iskall. It is Iskall, and there's a creeper here. Oh, mate, I've got to lure the creeper to Iskall. Check this out. Check this out. Oh, no, it blew up. It blew up. I was gonna bring the creeper to Iskall then.
Oh my god. Is that Alex is the female player head, right?
I've just realised I'm playing with night vision. Why do I have night vision?
I don't know, Isuma. Are you a cheater?
I know why. No, it's because I set up the command blocks on the server, right?
Oh, that makes sense. And so you had to go down to Bedrock to put the command blocks in.
I haven't placed down a single torch.
No wonder you've got all these skeletons everywhere.
You are going to get roasted in the comments.
Yeah,
man.
well, hey.
Oh, God.
I'm turning off as soon as I realize. Oh, jeez, there's a creeper. Wow. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, there's a creeper there.
Run.
Oh, don't die.
I kind of like, in my mind on a couple of occasions, I was like, because it happened when Cub placed the torch behind me. I was thinking like, oh yeah, you know, like just placing a torch, but it wasn't no problem. But now I realise it was a problem. I just had night vision. Oh, whatever. Hi, it's me, the other one, the camera account, and where am I? I don't know, but I can do a magic trick, and that is to disappear. And reappear, and disappear, and reappear. Hi. Oh, it's so funny. We are underneath spawn, down in the bedrock area, where we have command blocks, and before you go crazy leaving comments about me playing with night vision, and I've got to say, real dirt face moment. I actually went through like a fair bit of branch mining and caves before I caught on to the fact that I had night vision. So when I'm down here working on the command blocks, I have night vision so I can see everything nice and easy. And I wanted to show you the things that we have on here. We got Enderman, Anti-Grief once again. If you want to install this in your world, one command block, there'll be a link to that in the description box down below, the tutorial on how to do that. We have the fly distance in kilometers, which I'm yet to make a tutorial about. However, I might do that because I don't really understand how this works, but I can of course show you how to set up the scoreboards and how to set up the command blocks as well. Then we got the same system for time played in minutes, which is something else we're tracking. Then we got the 1-player sleep system. Again, there'll be a tutorial in the description box down below for this, so we only need 1 player to sleep. Unfortunately though, I made a little bit of a mistake with one of these command blocks, and it meant that no one could sleep in a bed and no one could pass time in the beginning, which was pretty hilarious. So on the tab screen we have a number, and that is simply our deaths. I have died one time so far, so let's go and quickly check that out.
I am proud to say that I have never in my entire life built a dirt house.
That's terrific.
Oh, is that the first death?
Yeah, that's the first death.
Oh,
and the zombie put the armor on. So that death occurred right as I was going to set up a fishing farm in my little hole in the wall over here. And it weren't good because I had a lot of string on me. But luckily, thanks to Wells Knight, who was a true gentleman, helping me get all of my items back, I got the string back. And I set up a fishing farm down here. That's a little bit of a story on its own. But when I came back onto the server, someone has, caught a creeper and put him in this little space. Now, I have spent my time running around, going underground mining, and this guy hasn't despawned, and I think it's because other people have been in the area, which is kind of fortuitous. It's not... I wasn't expecting it to stay here, you know what I mean? So, luckily for us, we have... What is this over here? We have a name tag already. Got it from fishing. Got a load of cool stuff from fishing. Check this out. We have some very good books here. So Luck of the Sea, that's good for fishing. Power 4 and Mending, I tell ya. Wow, this is so very, very good. Blast Protection. Efficiency 4. Smite 4. Protection 3 and Power 4. We got some really cool bows. We can make a mending bow. I think there's one with mending and Power 4 or something like that. I mean, just really great stuff going on right here. And I believe if we combine enough of these fishing rods together, we will be able to make the best fishing rod there is to use in this farm. And yeah, it's going to be so good. So if you remember last season, our first episode, I decided that these fishing farms were probably a really great way of getting going. And they absolutely are, but I thought this season what we're going to do is not even before I start recording the first episode, you know, properly by myself, we're already going to have this up and running. And unfortunately, that didn't quite work for me. I built a design that just wouldn't work at all. In fact, why don't I grab a fishing rod and show you how this works. And then what I had to do is go onto my Patreon server, because whenever I log onto there, there's always about 10 people using these fish farms, and I had to take inspiration from one of their designs. So what you do is you come over here, you hold down right click on the trapdoor, and then if I could just aim right, I feel like I'm not aiming right, you've got to get it very precise. Oh, there it is. No, is it going to work for me? Can I remember how to do this? Oh, I'm such a newbie. There we go, excellent. So, guess what it is? It's a musical fishing farm. And eventually this thing will bob up and grab the fish, it will go into the hopper that's below the water, and then that thing will close again. So this one actually worked, but what's really funny is that I went to bed really late. I woke up really early and I thought I'll go check on the farm, and it didn't work, it broke, and I had to rebuild the thing, and I've had no sleep, man. I've had no sleep. I've been trying to get this fishing farm up and running, but doing my morning chores, going for a run, all that sort of stuff, I eventually got it working, and it got to run for a couple of hours, and this is all the stuff that we got, which has given us a really great start to this server. That's right, we're crafting an anvil. I almost forgot about that name tag. Let's just throw this down over here for a second. I want to call this guy Mr. Hugs. Mr. Hugs, the bouncer. He's guarding the entrance to our base. Oh, come over here, you sucker. Oi. I'm trying to click. Oh, Mr. Hugs, no! Oh, he almost gave the entrance a hug. That's what he almost did. Okay, luckily that guy's still alive. I think I might put another door on the other side. I love the way he just stares at me there. He's so creepy looking. Let's block this thing up. That's our door for now, just placing down cobblestone. And with this anvil, let's also try and craft this up. So this mending, I definitely want to put on the fishing rod. The reason we have 30 levels right now is because of the XP we get from the fishing farm. So this could be our our ticket, I think is the word I was going to say. Oh, that is steep. Steep from the get-go. What if we did that one first? Nice and cheap. Might make it more expensive when we try to add it in a moment. We might not get exactly what we want here. Although... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's Luck of the Sea we're short of, not Lure. Okay, so now I'm going to chuck that one on. Right, now it's up to cost free. That's terrific. And I think I might have got the wrong fishing rod. Is there another one in here that's enchanted? Luck of the Sea 2. Aha! So if we put that one on with this one. Where is it? Which one is it? Hi, you're the one with mending. 23 levels. And then we have the best fishing rod you can get. Well, we have something to aim for now. We currently have 10 levels. I think we need to get some more XP. Now that's what I'm talking about. I come down here to get some XP, and what do we find within literally minutes? Haven't been digging for too long. Some more diamonds. Fantastic stuff. I'll tell you what, when we get that fishing farm up and running again, hopefully I can get another like mending book and then get some diamond armor going and just have one set that lasts us a long time, you know. I would like to say for the entire season, but at some point I'll get killed and lose my armor. But you know what I mean. Get the mending on that stuff straight away. My goodness me, this might be our lucky branch mine. And do I want to mine these before I do? Do you know, I had 30 levels. I would have been really smart to have enchanted a diamond pick already. Do you know what? I'm not going to stress it. I'm just going to mine these, and then when I've got a fortune pick, I can come down and just mine some more, you know? But what a great start. What a great start. Mate, I'm telling you, there's something lucky about this branch mine. The diamonds were here. There was lava behind it. I go across the lava. I find more diamonds. I'm going to continue heading in this direction. This feels lucky to me. I'm really not messing around now. I'm really not messing around. That is crazy. Okay, so those diamonds were there. The next ones are there. Awesome. This is going ever so well. Do you hear that sound? I'm down in this cave, right? And when I come over to this corner, loads of groaning. When you're over here, not so much. I believe there must be a mob spawner in this area, because that's how loads of zombies would gather up, right? And, oh, that was smart. Let's just be very careful here. Yep, there it is. There's an army, and there's cobblestone back there. Pretty sure that's the spawner. Hey, this is going to be like an XP farm for me. Exactly what I needed. Alright then, that actually took me some time, because there was quite a lot of them to fight. Let's find out what we got going on in here. Hey, another golden apple. Some bones, always good early. In fact, the string's pretty good as well. And on this side, oh my goodness me, 4 golden apples, wow, and some iron. Hey, this is pretty good. I like this. And pumpkin seeds. By the way, I've got melon and beetroot, so now we've got all of those ones sorted out. That's awesome. Okay then, I'm ready to do this, and I just had a thought. A thought crossed my mind. 23 levels. What if we did it the other way around? No, more expensive. Brilliant. That's it. We've got the best rod ever, and wow. That is seriously cool. And it just so happens that right now I'm going to take a break. I'm going to go get myself a nice cup of tea and a cake or something like that. And so we'll do a little bit of fish farming with this thing for now, which should heal it up, get some XP and repair it. But then we will finally move on to what I've been wanting to do all episode, which is building our starter house up on that hill. It has been some time since I last recorded. You can tell that by looking at my hotbar. 28 levels of XP. That fishing farm is amazing. We might be able to end up this episode with a level 30 enchantment on a tool. Would have been nice to have done that on a diamond axe before I cut down all of this wood. We've got loads of stuff here ready to build our starter home. What I'd like to do right now though is introduce you to the map, because there has been preparations before we started. We've picked out a seed, we've all had a look at it and picked out various places that we want to build. So I'm going to show you that map right now. And what I'd like you to pay attention to is the communal area and Tango's area. So that spot right between it, that is where we're at right now. Communal area over there, Tango's area over there. If you want to check out that map again, just go to the link to the Reddit in the description box down below. You can find loads of useful information down there about this season. But anyway, we're on that spot between the two. Such a gorgeous view over this area. And I'm going to build like a house that's got a sort of platform around the outside, kind of like a patio, except it'll be a very small one. So we've got 8 blocks spaced out going on that side, 7 going on this one over here, so it's not going to be a square. Wanted to avoid that. And then we're going to have this go over this way a little bit as well. How many blocks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that should... No, wait a minute, that one was 8. Okay, yeah, one more. Now that will line up with that side over there again, and we're not going to put these blocks going through here. Now I thought this little dip right here was really cool, because if we want to have a basement, the area is already dug out for us, but at the same time I'm also considering that this might look really cool from Tango's side when you look over and you've got these big old pillars holding up the house. So I don't know how that's going to work. We'll probably terraform it a little bit because it dips down quite some way, but that's kind of the plan. So we're going to get the foundations in place first of all, and then we can build our house on top of it. So our palette is going to be spruce and dark oak down below. We're going to use dark oak logs, but both spruce and wood planks. We're going to use fence posts as well. In the middle though, we're going to go for stone bricks, cobblestone and oak wood. That's going to be the main structure. And there's a block that I wanted to throw in here that you don't see often enough, and that is the note block. Actually really fond of this texture, and I myself don't use this enough, and I'm not sure if I actually want to keep them quite like that. But this is going to be our patio area. We're going to start it off with some dark wood stairs that come out just to add a little bit of shape to the wall so it's not completely flat. Then on top of that we're going to add some spruce slabs coming all the way across. Nice and simple stuff right here. And then behind it we'll extend these dark oak logs up a little bit. Now because it takes quite some time to farm this stuff, what I might do is replace some of these blocks with cobble, like down here, because you can't actually see them. And if I start running out of dark oak wood, I don't want to spend a lot of time chopping them down again, because I've done that already. Yeah, so anyway, these are going to get a little bit taller here. So now in between we put our dark oak like this. Very good. And then bring it up again and put a spruce slab on top of that, I think is how it's going to go. And then spruce fences in between. And that's just going to go all the way across there. And it'll wrap around the front as well. Let's take a step back. You can kind of see where it's going at the moment. It's looking pretty cool. This is coming together so well, I say, as I fall into a hole. Hi, do I have enough spruce logs here? Or planks, actually. Slabs, that would be the correct word. This is where our house is going to go. It's going to be a little bit of an odd shape. It's going to take up a lot of the space here, come out to the side a little bit, and this is going to be our patio. So this bit round here you don't really access, there's just a little bit on the side, and this is going to be the entrance. And man, I'm loving these block combinations right here. Dark oak and spruce go together ever so well. Do I want to bring that forward a little bit? No, I don't think we will, but we do want to dig away some of this. And perhaps I should have prepared. But anyway, this is going to be the steps that sort of bring you up to the building. And they're probably going to lead to somewhere down here. And then I think eventually we'll build a little path that gets up there. But let's not focus on that. Let's look at the foundation here. So the note blocks going in by one back there. They add a bit more depth. I really do like that. On this side over here, it's looking pretty cool. And then around the back, it's slightly different. So I've sort of flattened it off, and that doesn't look so great. That's going to need some more detail, some things are going to change, but that's just how our foundations are right now. We're going to be building a house in here next. Do I have some of the materials to start building this? I do. It's going to have a base that's built out of cobblestone, and then sort of off the side of that there's going to be stone brick walls going up, and then the top is going to be built out of stone brick. And with that we're going to mix in some oak wood planks as well. It's going to be a very vanilla feeling build, that's for sure. But when I say vanilla, what I mean is like old school Minecraft, you know, back when cobble and oak were like the only building blocks. We are really just powering into this build. I'm liking this. It's going to come together quickly now. We're going to have a door at the front here. It's going to be made out of spruce. I think I might actually change that. It's probably not going to look good in the long run. But something has occurred to me, is that we've got some pillars in front of where our big windows are going to be. So our big open windows are going to be here. We're going to have some small ones in these gaps. So actually what we should probably do is change that to a stair so it isn't so flat. Then we'll put like a glass pane. There's something I haven't done. I don't think I've harvested a block of sand yet, so I'm going to need to find some of that. But this is going to be the big window, right? So out in front of it, we're going to remove this middle pillar, because otherwise the view will kind of be obscured by that. So we'll replace that with a slab and a post. And we got to do that over on this side as well. This one's a lot bigger though, so we're going to get rid of two of them, as this is going to be a one big window looking out here. And we're going to have like some pillars going up the side there. And then this will be where the window is. It's going to be 3 wide, which is actually the same as that one, so it's not bigger. But there you go. That we've needed to do this for a while, to pillar up and get a bit of a view from a different angle. So far, Front's looking pretty good. Maybe a little bit too much spruce going on. This thing's looking okay. The roof is what's going to tie it all together. The roof is going to be made out of oak wood, and it's going to have a trim of spruce on it. I'm just going to build up that whole thing so then we can step back and be like, right, this is finished, because, man, I've been powering through here, and we are very nearly done. And by the way, on the insides, I mean, this is going to get done another day. Made a little bit of a platform. It is actually very small when you're on the inside. It's looking good, people, and I've just placed down the last block, but I was thinking we really need spectator mode here to check out the full glory of the house. I am so pleased with how this has turned out. Man, it is awesome. I wish the scale was a little bit larger. I know that would have taken me some more time, but for a starter house, that is really, really nice. I think this has turned out fantastic, and you'll see as we fly around that each of the sides have their own little unique variations in terms of the layout and what materials are used. And yes, down here there's also some open bits. The interiors aren't done. Those are things we'll be doing in the coming episodes as we set up some, you know, basey sort of things over here. There it is, our house on the hill. Looking pretty good from over here. And I've been thinking about the space down the hill from it, that little ridge right there. The dealio is that this season we can have like a home in this area and a shop as well. And we're only allowed one shop per person. The idea is to try and sell services instead of just items, which should be a little bit more interesting than what we did last season. So I'm thinking this will be like a Suma's Ridge over here or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to go inside this wonderful building that was put together by Wells Knight. Check it out. It looks awesome, doesn't it? And it's an enchanting building. Let's go in here and let's do some enchanting, man. I got myself a pick and I've also got an axe, and I was considering perhaps giving myself a chest plate and trying to get that enchanted, but I think I'm going to be okay. I've been very, very cautious. I actually don't need any lapis because I got some of my own. I've been playing very cautiously, and I think we're going to be okay to stay alive for a while. So it could be unbreaking free on this one. It could also be unbreaking free. Take your pick. I'm going to pick the pick. And we also get efficiency 4. That's amazing. Right, now to do the axe. Silk touch, hello. And efficiency 4. Pretty cool. I also brought this book with me, but I guess we don't need it unless I want to get efficiency 5. What we really need right now is a mending book. That would be amazing. And hopefully we'll get one from our fish farm at some point. The level of excitement for me right now is through the roof. I gotta say, through the roof. And we're coming to the end of the episode here. I think I got a visitor up at my house. Yes, someone has gone by to check it out. I think it's Python. I think he's climbing around. I don't know what he's doing. But I do want to say, if you've enjoyed the video, leave a like. Remember, you can leave a comment down below. I'm going to be reading all of them within the first 24 hours. And also, if you're not doing anything else right now, what you need to do is go and check out the new Hermits, man. Check these people out. You'll find a link to Stress Monster, to ZF, and BOO in the description box down below, where you'll also find links to the command block stuff that I showed you earlier, and also that Reddit post with all of the information and details. And I got one last question. Would you like me to make a video about the loot tables that drop the heads from the mobs? And maybe I'll do like a little release where you can put those loot tables into your own worlds and have that feature, which we've seen a little bit of in this episode, but there's actually a lot of mobs it applies to. I'm waffling on. I need to end this one. Let me know in the comment down below. That's it from me. I will see you in the next episode. Ciao for now. Bye-bye.